I'm Lita Longa, a reporter with the Herald Review in Sierra Vista, and we're here measuring with this handy-dandy measuring, 100-foot measuring tape. We're measuring from the border 60 feet out, which is considered the Roosevelt Reservation, where the Trump administration is soon going to be putting Army troops here in mini installations. We're on International Avenue in Douglas, Arizona. And these are folks who live right up against the border wall here, facing Mexico. On the other side of the border is Agua Prieta in Sonora State. The U.S. government, the Army, in other words, has told us that private properties, however, will not be impinged by the Trump administration's ordering of troops on the Roosevelt Reservation. I've been told that the Roosevelt Reservation, that 60-foot wide swath that goes New Mexico, Arizona, and California, is a non-contiguous swath. So it's not a straight line, so private properties will not be affected by it. But it's interesting that these folks who live behind me, their view is the border wall, and they find it quite interesting to live here.
Not too much. When my husband was still alive, we were cleaning the yard here. And I was over there for that part of the washing machine. And I thought that was a paper, and I went to go pick, and it was one of those camouflage backpack. And the guy jumped out, and I go, oh my God! And he ran down that way. He was gonna jump the fence, and I told him, no. I said, the gate's open. Use the gate.
Use the gate. Yeah.
And then my husband says, what happened here? Because he seen the guy go over there, and then I said, come here, I'm gonna show you where he was hiding. We no more than got over there, there comes another one.
Yeah. Well, there's somebody walking right over there with a phone. I don't know if that was a guy who was, or is that a Border Patrol guy?
No, that's across the line.
That's a what?
It's across the line.
Yeah, I think that might be...
No, but this is how they're communicating with each other.
Yeah, this one had the phone, and that one's got a phone. Yeah.
They usually walk the highway, not the road out there, and they'll be on the phone, and then pretty soon you see that car come up and then pick them up.
Yeah, the load.
Well, no, I wouldn't say U.S. I guess from Mexico stance, it's U.S.
Yeah, right. So that's U.S. right there. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's not
goes up right up on the border. Okay, and we're here in Naco, Arizona now, where we are speaking to a resident who lives right up against the border wall as well, and she's familiar with the Roosevelt Reservation situation that's going on with the military. And as we were speaking with this young lady here, we had a migrant run right behind us with his phone, which was just perfect timing, I guess. And so now we're just going to we're going to measure a little bit here, maybe. I don't know. These homes right here are not up against us, are not in the 60-foot wide swath, because there's a double wall here. So it's the first wall behind us, not the first wall, but the second wall where the United States it begins. So it's this is a little bit farther in.